Hey team. Hey, welcome to Tuesday. Oh my goodness. It is Tuesday the 25th and I have so much to tell you, so much to go over and so much to celebrate. I am so excited. So we're going to kind of just dive right in. We're going to go through this. I am just kind of give you a heads up. Okay, just give you a heads up is I am looking to potentially move our meetings to Zoom, so that you and I have some interaction. I would still be looking to stream it to our Facebook group. But that way you and I can actually have interaction and actually have conversation. So I possibly will do that here in the month of May. Okay. So just kind of look at that, that's something new we're going to do. Hey, I see. Hey, I don't know who you are, Facebook user. I'd have to go look, but, so if you are watching, let me know who's watching. And then that way you and I can have a conversation. All right, so here we go. You guys ready? All right, so here we are. It is Tuesday Night Live. It is April 25th. We're going to start with our unit affirmation. You guys ready? We are absolutely, undeniably awesome, remarkable women. We're in the process of changing lives, focused, empowered, and aiming high. Our goals are audacious, our mission defined. We are shooting stars and ready to shine. We're awesome, bodacious, and spiritually strong. A place in the $1 million circle of excellence is where we belong. We're winning cars, prizes, free, sensational, energetic, unstoppable. You, me. Hey, it's Tuesday Night Live. I'm so excited. I got a full belly in me, and my kids are outside playing. Very super excited. So tonight after this, I am going to be streaming into our group, and you guys have the YouTube link. I'm going to be sharing a few facts about the Mary Kay opportunity, and I'm going to continue to try to do fun, different things, just in passing, for our customers to continue to learn and to grow. And I can always stream these things into your Facebook group as well too. That's kind of the really fun thing about StreamYard, which I'm really super excited about. So I'm going to jump on here after we get done, and I'm going to share a few facts about the Mary Kay opportunity. All right. Hey, Miss Margaret. Oh, I see your name, Margaret. I see your name. Okay, so April happenings. Well, if you can believe it, we're at the end of April. We've got 4 full days or 5 full days left. Okay. Our month ends on Sunday, April 30th. All right. And remember, every Monday night, I totally missed yesterday because I was dialing for dollars, just like you guys were last night. But every Monday night is a connecting blitz. And a connecting blitz, we do it on Zoom. It's just a bunch of us kind of North Dakota, South Dakota directors and their consultants. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. So if you get a chance, make sure to, just kind of put that in your date book. What's happened for me through this connecting blitz is I booked actually through this connecting blitz, I actually booked a facial that showed up at my house last night during the Sell-A-Thon. And, I was able to sell her, get her on skincare. She's one of the gals that I go to CrossFit with. There are moments where, it only took me a year plus to actually have the balls enough to ask her. And the reason I did have the balls enough to ask her, and I'm like, oh, I can get points. I can get points for bookings. Who can I book? That's kind of a sure thing. Yep, that's it. Hey, Cindy, glad that you're on tonight. All right, so that's what a connecting blitz. It could be that you call your customers for reorders. It could be that we did that the last few days. It could be you're connecting with them to book them. It could be to connect with them about sharing the opportunity again. It's whatever you need to do with your customers. So, all right, so here's our item sold challenge. All right, so here's the deal. Our goal is 600 items. Obviously, I haven't put any of my items in for the last couple of days. We're going to be way over the mark. But here's the thing. So tomorrow, one of the benefits of being a director is I get to order all the new summer product early. I get to order it the month prior. And so Misty Marsh, Naomi Smithberg, and Danielle Tofty, so far, those 3 women will be getting free product from me, $60 worth of free product of the new stuff that I'm going to ship directly to their house. So remember, when you hit 60 items, you get $60 worth of free product. And obviously, we're going to be doing a drawing. We're going to be doing a drawing for the entire summer line, which is over $270 worth of retail product. Okay. So keep putting those items in because it's a sure thing this month. Okay. So some April promos is, so when you do a 300 wholesale by the 15th of the month, you're going to get a virtual prize Canva pack. Now I haven't sent out this last for those that finished in the month of April, but I'll be getting that done. We've been busy the last few days. If you do your 600 wholesale by the end of April, you get those gorgeous earrings. It's kind of like the Cracker Jack prize that the company puts in there for us. When you do a grand slam, that's 1,000 wholesale, and we've got quite a few achievers that have hit that 1,000 wholesale mark. Just looking, I know both Danielle and Naomi have hit that 1,000 wholesale mark. You'll earn those really cool pens for me. And you would think I love these pens. They're my favorite. They're a Sharpie pen and I love them so much. I know. So you'll get a pack of 5 of them when you hit the 1,000 mark. If you do 1,200, you're going to get my very favorite makeup or travel bag for jewelry. Like this is my bag. I think Margaret, you actually earned it already from me last fall. But our grand girls, so those doing 1,000 wholesale or adding at least one team member, Naomi Smithberg, Danielle Tofty, and myself are on the board. But look at our golden rule achievers. Those are women that have hit that 600 wholesale mark. Okay. Vicky Schieffer is on the board, and you'll see all those that are on target, just very shy away from hitting that 600 wholesale by April 30th. Okay. So we've got Kellyanne Arnson is closed, Danielle Christensen, Linda Schmidt, Misty Marsh, Liz Sir, Melissa Sutton, Suzette Jagger, Holly Tkachuk, is just 368.40 away. Sabrina Bjornstead, Mitzi Golden is 441.20 away. Dawn Speedle, Helena Chase, Jennifer Ramberg, Amy Vaughn, Bree Hansen. So those are women that are, you can still make it happen by the end of the month. Very excited. All right, so our pre-gold achievers, those are those that earned the prize pack by hitting that 300 wholesale in by the 15th of the month. And our A1 club achievers, those are the women that have done a 225 wholesale. So they're back to that A1 status. So when you get back to that A1 status, what that means is you have restarted your 3-month period of having that 50% wholesale ordering discount. So when you get to A1, then you can order this month, next month, and the following month at 225. Anytime that you get to that 225, and it could be all at once or collectively. Once you get to that 225, you're back to that A1 status. So congratulations, ladies. All right, so our top 10 consultants. All right, so number one, we have 2 Princess Court achievers so far. Danielle Tofty is at 26,335, followed behind by Miss Margaret Sandvik. She's at 20,910. So these women are going to march across seminar stage in the Princess Court of Achievers. They're going to do that again like they did last year. Misty Marsh is very close to finishing that up. 15,765 is where Misty's at, followed very closely behind my Naomi Smithberg, 15,210. So it's a neck and neck run to the race to be in the top 3. Look at that go. Oh, speaking of that, I have all of the top 3 prizes. You should see all the fun jewelry that I've been collecting. I bought all this really fun Kendra Scott jewelry over. She had a super sale here not too long ago, and then over Black Friday. And I always pick the pieces that I would want to win. So you just know they're awesome prizes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Mitzi Golden is a number 5. 13,634. Helena Chase is 6. Ashley Escarcega is in the 7th position. Right behind her is Amy Vaughn. Number 10, top 10 is Vicky Schieffer, and all these numbers are in off. Oh, that's not okay. All the numbers are off. So figure out where you're at. Okay, so our top 10. Oh, yes. Okay, so Vicky should be number 10, and number 9 should be Mary Marquardt. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is kind of a fun. So it kind of shows us where we're at on our way to 650,000, and it shows the career path. So senior consultants are those women that are earning. They have 1 or more active team member, but they're making a 4% commission. So they have 1 to 2 active team members. Okay. Once you hit 3 active team members, you are considered a star team builder, and you are making upwards of 4, 6, or 8% commission based on what you and your team do collectively. And I know both Naomi and Misty have been in that position where they've earned the max at the star team builder, where it's at that 8% commission. So there's, you wouldn't think a couple percentage makes a difference, but it really truly does. Once you have 5 active team members. So now we're getting into that period of time where when you start adding people to your team and they become active this month, they're active and they just place an order this month. Let's just pretend. If they place an order this month,
they will be active by June 30th. So if you are looking to go to seminar and to be in a red jacket class or be in a higher level class, if you add those team members now, get them active, they will be active by June 30th. So that way you've got that extra recognition at seminar as well too. And I still remember going to my very first seminar, not knowing but I wanting to go and attend that red jacket, be in that red jacket and have that recognition piece. So when you move up to 5 active team members, this is where you can actually earn that 13%. If all 5 place an order of a 225 wholesale, you actually could earn that top level commission at 13%. Elite team leaders have 8 or more active team members, 8 or more active. And then DIQ is when you can actually go into becoming a director with having 10 or more active team members and countless benefits. The fun part is if you're like, dude, I'd love to walk across that seminar stage, that would be kind of fun as a director. Most people who actually finish DIQ actually do it in a month. I took 4, but if you were to ask me when I finished, I actually finished in 1 month. It was crazy. It was in the month of April, right? As we were getting ready for spring's work. So I love that you love these tracking photos. Yay, that's exciting. So it kind of gives you more of a visual image. All right, so here's where we're at so far. So last year we did 18,615 wholesale as a team. The goal is, always kind of focusing on a number, that 20% increase over, the month prior in the year prior. Okay, so we're not competing with March of 2023. We're always competing with April 2022. So the same month, year prior. Okay. Because a lot of things happen very similarly every single month. If you've been in Mary Kay, you really start to notice some trends in this business. So right now we're at 9,945. I've got a big order that I got to put together to place for all the orders that I've put out. And so we've got some work to do yet in the last 5 days, but we're up for the challenge and I'm very excited about that. Oh, sorry. Let me move backwards here. So where we're at right now, we're very close to finishing up the $400,000 unit club. So right now we're at 381, 613. We're still the number 2 unit in the state of North Dakota. And I just have got some of our years past unit clubs. So you can kind of compare where we are, where we're working to finish by June 30th. So you can kind of see where we've been at. All right. All right. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit more about this because this is a fun little, I have an idea for you with this new Shop My Party tool. So this is available. The Shop My Party, you can actually create individual links and you have QR codes for this. I had a chance to work a little bit with this. A lot of my customers, they're so used to texting me orders or calling me with orders. This was not something that they, really were excited about. But, as we're looking at new customers and, doing Facebook parties and in-person parties, and I know in May, we always do a silent hostess contest, using a silent hostess contest. We're going to definitely be diving in and using this tool a little bit more. But I do have an idea for you guys to start a brand new month. Okay. So we're going to talk about that at the very end. All right. So we'll get back to this in just a second. You use it. I use it for a party over the weekend for a party. Yay, that's exciting. I love it. Okay, now I do need to get this up and running. Okay, so anybody who books a beauty experience, AKA facial. The facial could be in person or like I have a customer that I sent samples to, and we're going to do that tomorrow over FaceTime. Okay, we're going to do it at 8:45. I'm going to put my face to bed. She's going to put her face to bed, and I can actually enter her in the drawing. If people listen to the Mary Kay opportunity, and I get to, ask their opinion about our opportunity, then they get additional 5 entries. And you might be going, well, can I just share what we do in this business? Absolutely. If you get their opinion and kind of get a yes or no, if they want to do this, they go into the drawing 5 times. And then if they hold an actual party, so like your party over the weekend, they would actually be able to go into the drawing as well too. So if they have 5 of their besties on the party, they're going to get 10 entries in the drawing. And you might be going, but I didn't enter this. Well, the fun part is I'm a part of a Monday morning director call where we all pool our money together and we actually are giving away cash to your customers. So this is kind of a way to entice your customers to get in front of you for a facial. Not that you probably need one, but here you go. So we're going to do this in April, in May, and June. So know that you have this tool in May and in June as well too. So every person that does a facial, every person who does a party, every person who you share the opportunity with, they're going to go into the entry, into the drawing for $500 cash. Now, here's the fun part. When you get them entered, and I'll get this link put in the announcement post so that you can enter her information in, is every link that you get to, that every entry is your entry into the drawing as well too. And the company we've got 2 designer purses that we're going to draw for. And if you're like, dude, not into designer purses, that's okay. You could actually use them. If you were to win, use them as a prize for your customers. Oh my gosh, I've given so many purses away to my customers. They absolutely love it. Okay. So know that this is a tool for you in your tool belt. Registration is open. I'm so excited. Misty Marsh and her husband have registered. They're going to be attending. But booking your flight, I haven't checked to see how flights are, but I have a flight booked from Williston to Dallas Fort Worth. Okay, we're going to be staying at the Omni. I'm so excited. I know Paulina's got some people, so we'll kind of make sure that we've got rooms for everybody. I know Danielle Tofty and her husband are going as well too. So if you're interested in going to seminar, I'm excited. Just so you know, I've booked the Zodiac room like we did on day 0. So we'll do some things in the morning. We'll go to the Zodiac room. We'll have a really nice lunch on day 0 before we go to the Go Give Awards night, the Mary Kay National Awards night, where, oh my gosh, I am so crazy. This is crazy. It is Flower Power 60s night. I should be more excited. I am. I'm excited. I love a party. I just hate themed parties because I look like a bug. I look like a bug. But that's going to be the Go Give Awards night. And then depending on what we decide to do after that, I possibly am going to take us to Fort Worth, where we can go to is it Gillies? I might take us over there and we could go dancing Friday night before our big event on Saturday. So I've got some things in the works. So we're going to have some fun in Dallas. Okay. All right, moving on. So yes, I'll be popping out a baby. So sadly I'll miss it. Next year's my year though. I know. I'm counting on it, Naomi. So, all right. So Peace Loves Mary Kay. This is the recognition piece for the Go Give Awards night. And again, they're going to be recognizing those that do 20,000 wholesale, and they got these gorgeous earrings. I'm so excited. Anyway. All right. Okay. So consultant game board. So those that are wanting to go to seminar, you can earn $625 money from me for completing the game board. So if you are a star consultant, quarter 3, dun, 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 $25. Consult quarter 4, $25. If you do quarter sales, $10,000, $20,000, or $40,000, there's some extra monies there that you can earn up to $200. If you share the opportunity 10 times in a month, an extra $25. 30 faces in 30 days, $25. If you're a golden rule achiever, April, May, and June, $25 a piece. And every great start qualified, a person who starts with 600 wholesale gets you another $25. And that's pretty much unlimited. So if you do, 10 people, there's $250 right there. I know. My goal is to help you earn your way to seminar. I did this last year. Actually, last year, everybody who attended, I just paid your room because I wanted you guys to have the experience of going there. So, all right. This is why you're on. This is why you're on. This is it. Not for anything else but this. You are wanting to know how we did on the Sell-A-Thon. Okay, so before we get to this, here's what I'm so excited about. Okay, wins. I had some conversations with you guys, and it was so excited. I'm more excited about the wins, the aha moments, just the personal achievements that you guys accomplished. So I had a conversation with Amy Vaughn. Her goal was to sell $600, and she did 551. And you might well, that's not 600, but it is 551. And here's why I'm so excited about that is because when I had a conversation with her, she says, honestly, Heather, things have been just so crazy in my family. This event, this focus got me in motion again. It got me connecting with my customers. And that, sweet friends, is a win. And I'm more excited about that than hitting the end goal. So Congratulations, Amy. And then I had a conversation with Danielle Tofty over text message. And here's what I thought. She says, Heather, I did my first set of phone calls. She actually picked up the phone, called her customers for the very first time ever. You know, we're so used to texting it, and I get it because texting is super easy, but there's just something about dialing for dollars, having that conversation, connecting with people, talking through different scenarios. But she did her first phone calls and then she followed it with voice text. That, my friends, is a win. That's what I'm more excited about. I'm so proud of you, Danielle, for doing the hard things. And because you did the hard things, you got paid, and that's what it's all about. And then this killed me. Oh, I loved it so much. Misty Marsh, she put on her Facebook page that she killed her phone twice with all the calls and texts she was making. And she was like connected to her phone to the wall because her phone was charging while she was still texting last night. Congratulations. Again, I was more excited about that. I love when I kill my phone. I love it because I know that I've been working, and that's exactly what was asked of you this weekend. Naomi, I cracked up. Oh my God, Naomi. So I was calling her. She said, I was sitting at school, just giggling to myself, selling product, $838 at that point is what had come through. And she says, why am I working at the school? I'm like, why am I even here? And I'm like, that's a win. That is a win. I love that you guys can make more money doing this job. I just selling a really great product. And then instead of working at your quote unquote job, we have this saying, JOB stands for Journey of the Broke. So you get to put that in place. And Margaret, I love that she called her customers. She called her customers and connected. And that allowed her to sell $420 worth of product. These are successes. And if you had successes and I don't know about them yet, please share with them, because it's not about what we accomplished. It's what you accomplished, what you were able to do, and what it did to you on the inside. The activity, the things that I asked you to do that made you grow and to stretch and become more. That's the win. That's what I'm excited about. So, all right. So we've got some additional work to do because of the sell-a-thon, but let's talk numbers. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. So our wrap up, here we are. Dun, 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 dun. We hit it. And not only did we hit 17,000 retail, we hit our best year ever. 23,508. And I want to say the last time, what was it? Let me look here really quick. I want to say our best year was in 2021, the year that we did 650. And we did, let me get it here. We did 21,859. 21,859. We did almost 2,000 retail more than we did in 2021. 2020, we did 17,065. We just crossed over 17,000. 2021, 21,859. And in 2022, we did 16,827, not quite 17,000. So not only did we hit our goal of 17,000. So I will be drawing for one lucky customer, one lucky unit member to win $100 cash. And if you participated, your name's going to go into the drawing. It's just going to be, if you participated, doesn't matter what you sold, your name goes in the drawing one time. Now, here's the deal. We have you, if you haven't submitted your numbers yet, you can still submit them by tomorrow, but then I'm cutting it off and then we're going to do the drawing. So congratulations. I'm so pumped. Okay. But here's the deal. You want to know who our top of the leaderboard was? We have Naomi Smithberg, Misty Marsh, Danielle Tofty, 1, 2, 3. Naomi Smithberg moved $2,045 worth of product. $2,045. Misty Marsh right behind her, just a little less than $100 behind her, $1,913. Yeah, just 100. Was it 100 and $32, $132. That's the difference between Naomi and Misty. Daniel had over $1,000 weekend, $1,162. Congratulations. And then we've got some really great, some additional achievers. So to take a look at, so both Misty Marsh and Naomi Smithberg will be getting I think it's a $50 Amazon gift card. And Daniel Topley will get a $30 Amazon gift card. And those earning $10 Amazon gift cards with $500 retail. We have Holly Tkachek, Amy Vaughn, Linda Schmidt, and Daniel Christensen, brand new beauty consultant, Daniel Christensen. And definitely some honorable mentions because every single person, it counts. Every person who sells a product, even if you sold just $50 over the weekend, that counts. So make sure you get those totals to me. We have Jen Ramberg at $159 retail. Vandy Scott, $66. Margaret Sandvik was $420. Ashley Escarcega, $472. Sue Wheelander, $324. Lori Owens, $135. So congratulations, ladies. I'm so proud of you guys. So it was a successful sell-a-thon, very successful. Okay, so get your pen and paper handy because what do you do now? Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about how to follow up from the sell-a-thon. So the first thing that you want to do is number one is you want to close any orders. If you have any orders outstanding, kind of get them settled up. Have they paid you yet? Do you need to send them a Venmo link or get their credit card information? Have you figured out, are you going to be sending it to them or are you going to be delivering? Kind of, make sure. Mine's going to take a few days to get all of that, kind of closed up. Mine will probably take into next week because I need to get some additional products as well too. You want to also follow up. So number two, so that's the first thing is you want to close orders. Number two, you want to follow up with those who said who were going to order and didn't. Okay. Now here's the fun part. This is your business. If they said they wanted to order and they got busy with their life, know that that's okay. And I had one person who today, she says, oh my gosh, I got busy. Can I still place my order? Of course. And I honored the special. Now going forward after today, no more specials. They had 4 days to figure it out. And I basically texted with them in every way possible. If they missed out, you snooze, you lose. No, I'm joking. Again, you do what's right for your customer. Okay. That's number two. Follow up with those who said, so, kind of think back. Was there anybody that said that they wanted to order but didn't? All right. The third thing that you want to do is you want to get your orders out in the mail ASAP or CDS. Okay. So you want to get that done. So if you haven't, placed your order for the product that you sold, that you retailed, you want to make sure you get that in before April the 30th. Because if you wait until May 1st to put it in, those orders are going to take, typically I don't get my product orders that I place on the 1st or 2nd. It takes about the 13th, 12th, 13th, or 14th before I get it. It's almost a full 2 weeks. So you want to make sure that the sooner you get it placed, the faster it's going to come, as you get closer to the month end. So you want to get your orders placed and the fourth thing is to get your order placed. Okay. So I do have a few orders that I've got to get CDS'd because, it's just going to be faster for the company to get the product to them. And then I'm going to place my big order to replace products that I want to get replaced. Now, the fifth thing you want to do is you want to have a follow-up strategy. Okay. So about May the 5th, you're going to want to connect with your customers because in my customer orders, what I like to do is I like to put like product fact sheets. Okay. If I'm sending them new product, maybe like the boosters, I'll go on to Mary Kay In Touch under the product and you can actually print off product fact sheets. Or I might be, I wonder if I have a sample here. I might be including some samples as well too, whether it could be, some lipsticks or like this color look that I'm absolutely enamored with. Any sort of samples that I've included in my package, I want to see if they've had a chance to try them. But the other thing is that way you can kind of make sure that the products are working correctly as well too. Part of our job is the follow-up. Okay. The key is in the follow-up. We get more orders because they might have forgotten a few things after they got their order and different things like that. Okay. So put in your date book on May the 5th that you want to follow up with every single person that ordered during your sell-a-thon weekend to follow up with any sort of samples and just to make sure that the products are working correctly. Okay. A script could sound a little bit like this. Say, hey, oh my gosh, I wanted just to follow up to make sure that you got your product order in the mail. Did that arrive timely? Yes? Okay, great. Well, I put a couple, in CDS orders, you can actually put a couple free samples in there. I just wanted to see if you had a chance to try like the hydrogel eye patches or that new lipstick sample that I tried. And then you can kind of talk through that and maybe even do a little bit of upselling as well too. All right, number six. Okay, you want to share in your Facebook group your results. Okay, and so if doesn't matter what your results are, let them know. Say thank you so much for being a part of my first annual, my second annual. For me, it's my 13th annual Sell-A-Thon weekend. This is what we accomplished. Letting them know what they achieved, because without them, you wouldn't have achieved it. And I love, you can even recognize them by name if you want to. And number seven, that's seven. Okay. Number 7 is you want to make notes for future reference. What happened that was good? What happened that wasn't so good? What worked? What didn't work? Okay. So like, for me it was like, some notes that I could make for myself is that, I offered some specials. There was one special that everybody took advantage of. There was one special that only one person took advantage of. And, having that, just kind of thinking through, I could think through different specials that might be more appealing to my customers, some additional flash sale specials. So that's one thing that I could actually do, because there was something that didn't work for me in the letter communication that I sent out to my customers. The other thing is do you think a letter communication sent out to your customers would be more beneficial than just, posting on Facebook or, texting it out? What went well? What didn't go so well? And what would you change for next year? Make those notes. You could use the note feature in your phone, or, go ahead and create a document that you put in a file folder so that you can pull it out from next year. Keep track of what your totals are from this year, because your goal as a consultant is to beat your personal best. Don't compare yourself to other people in your unit. The only person that you ever compare yourself to is yourself. The only person that you're ever beating is yourself. Okay. All right. Anything else that you guys, was there any other aha moments? Go ahead and type those in the comments. Any other aha moments or conversations that you had with your customers that you absolutely loved? What was that for you? Okay, these are kind of growing on me. They're kind of adorable. I do have a white and yellow dress that I'm going to wear with this. Okay. All right, moving on. So let me pull this up here really quick. So let me know in the comments. So my question that I'm asking you is, what was your favorite conversation with a customer that you had over these last 4 days? I want to know. I'll tell you one of mine. Let me pull this up here first. Okay. There we go. We're going to pull this up. That's not the right. All right. So the question I'm proposing is, what kind of, where in the heck did I do with it? What the heck? One of my favorite things was a longtime customer of mine who has both of her kids getting married this summer. She was so excited for shopping for color looks for both events. Yes, that's awesome. That is so awesome. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Okay, I'm going to have to pull this up another way. I'm going to show this to you guys. Okay, so here's my idea for the Sell-A-Thon. Or not the Sell-A-Thon thing. I'm so excited that I want to talk Sell-A-Thon. I feel like I've been talking nonstop Sell-A-Thon to you guys all the time. Okay. All right. So one of probably my favorite conversations, and something that I was really this was one of those like moments where I'm just like, because sometimes I wonder if spending the money to mail out a letter to my customers is even worth it. So during this whole COVID crazy, I started doing some Zoom parties. And one of the Zoom parties, I ended up booking a customer by the name of Lalinda, who was a customer in Williston, is now over in Mayville. She held a party, and she invited a gal by the name of Tresta. Tresta came to the party, and I haven't sold her anything since last April. That was the last time I sold her product. I keep a customer on my preferred customer program for about a year, at least a year, maybe 2 years if they haven't ordered. And she put a pretty hefty order in. I mean, she orders a CC cream maybe every 6 months. So when I heard from her, I was really shocked, because one of the things that I did offer was the boosters, where they could purchase all 4 boosters for $100, because I really want to get my customers on the boosters. And she texted me, she says, Heather, I would really like to get some of these boosters, but I can't select which 2. And I said, hey, can I call you? And so I called her and I talked her through the boosters. And I'm going to have to probably do a little booster training, a lot of booster training, because I've like dived in and kind of figured out how to use all 4 boosters. And by the time that I got done talking to her, she goes, well, you pretty much sold me on all 4 boosters. And I was like, someone that hasn't, I mean, she bought a CC cream in February. That was the last purchase. And so I was like, okay. The fun part is by the time that she got done, she says, my sister wants a set of those boosters, and so does my best friend. So now I sent all the boosters from the company. I CDS'd them because I didn't have enough boosters to be able to make that happen. But from my office, I sent each one a gift that included the skincare sample pack that I'm going to follow up with, because again, on May 5th, I'm going to follow up with my customers, especially those 3, to see if either we can get together on the computer and I can show them how to use a skincare with those booster sets. Because now I've got a potential of 2 new team members. So that was one of those moments where I was just like, oh, that was exciting. Okay. I started 2 customers on skincare sets because of the deals. Yay! That's exciting. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Okay. I want to hear more of your stories. I want to hear more of your successes, because that is super exciting. Okay. So here's what I want to share with you. I want to share my screen with you. We're going to kind of switch gears just for a little bit. We're going to switch gears and we're going to talk that shopping app. Okay. The Shop My Party shopping app. Okay. So no, that's not what I need to do. Share screen. There we go. There it is. Okay. Okay. Not that you need to join this group. I don't want you to, you don't have to join this group. Okay. But this Norwex lady, I really like her. I met her, actually, Charlie and we met her at the Makoti threshing show. And she was a highly excellent consultant. She actually showed me how their detergent worked, and I, switched over to their detergent. But this is what I want to share with you. Well, here's what I like about her so far. Detergent?
No, I want more cleaning.
You want more cleaning supplies? Yeah, I know. This is what I like. Okay, and this is what I want you guys to copy. This is an idea. All right, you can use this idea every single month. Okay, let me open this up. All right, every single month, she does a mystery host. Every $20 in orders earns you an entry into winning all the host rewards for the month.
Can I go in?
Okay, just relax, sweetheart. So she includes the order link. So every single month, she creates a party where everybody can go in and shop that link. All month, every month, need to order more Norwex. Every $20 in orders gets you into the drawing for the host rewards for the month. Okay. And that could be, a free Skin Vigorate cleansing brush. It could be whatever you wanted to offer. So they have definitely more host rewards where we can actually create our own. it could be like if you hit $250 in retail sales, they get a $100 shopping spree. It would be like they would get the host credit, whatever that would look like. But so all you would have to do is click on the mystery host at checkout. So I would click there, which would be the link that they would create for your monthly party for the mystery host. Okay. And honestly, so every $20, my name would go into the drawing. So I want to say, I think if I can type my name. I was in one of her mystery hosts for the month. But what I thought was awesome. So yeah, so here it was. I was in her March order. Okay. So her March 2023 mystery host giveaway is going to be fantastic. She actually took that same post and then recognized me for having 3 entries in the mystery host drawing. And I'm like, woohoo! So here's what happened is at the month of March, I actually, so every person who ever ordered, she would actually recognize people on that mystery host link. And I actually watched her live when she went in and did a drawing. And of course, she talked a little bit of product as well too, educating me on how to use the product, which is our goal. So, I don't have any, I can totally steal some of these images from her, and I probably will, so that of course, not the Norwex ones, but we can use some of these, just general graphic ones. And I bet you we could find some on like Pinterest or even like Google Images. There's probably some different things, but that way, every single month, you can actually encourage your customers to shop that link. So that way, you're showing new products, they have a place to go to actually order product, and you can put that as an announcement post. Okay. Now there's a lot of other things that are out there happening. And I know on my Monday morning meeting, my next Monday morning meeting, we'll as directors, we're going to be talking about some other additional things that we can do with that. But I just thought that was kind of a genius thing. Now you probably could do that for the rest of April as well too. But I'm going to really, push mine going forward in the month of May. So as I am continuing to post in my Facebook group, keep my engagement super high, do those Facebook lives, do the training. And one of the things that I did learn from, Curtis J. Hanna, here's a couple things that you need to know. He's got this Curtis Club that I'm learning how to do Facebook better. Is if you're kind of wondering why engagement is down, okay? The question you probably have to ask yourself is, how often are you posting in your Facebook group? The other thing is that, going live every once in a while gets those algorithms back up. He even said, like, if you need advice, I don't know if you actually saw this past week, I actually asked my customers, you guys are the smartest people I know. I need new towels. Where should I get new towels? I physically can see through mine. I really need to get on this bandwagon. And I had more people respond to that post in my Facebook group of something that I needed. So that was a really great way to engage. What was the other couple things? 0.18% of our posts will be seen by our customers. Okay. So if you wonder why aren't people seeing my post? Do not freak out, because the algorithms are just so crazy. And even if you do reels only increase the algorithms or the visual of the post by 0.28%. But what I've been learning I learned from another, Renee Simone, is right now people want to learn how to use the product. They want to be trained before they buy it. So as we are thinking about how to definitely get more customers on more and more products, the more that you teach your customers, that I teach my customers how to use the product, why I use double eye creams, or how I actually put on concealer, or the reason why I use the C+ resveratrol line reducer before the HA ceramide, just doing those quick little videos on there as we're training them. That's when they're going to actually start buying the product. They want to learn about the product first before they buy it. So I hope that idea of the mystery host, I'll take some screenshots, dump them into our unit Facebook group. So that way on May 1st, you can actually create a shopping link for your customers for May 1st. So that way you can actually utilize a mystery host campaign all month long to actually use that as a party, get some more party sales, and encourage that shopping all month long using your website. Ladies, congratulations. We hit a win. We hit our best sell-a-thon ever. I'm so proud of you. And if you haven't submitted your numbers yet, make sure you get those to me so that we can finish it up, and then I will do the drawing on Thursday. I love you guys. I'm so proud of us. We did a good job. Bye, guys.